Welcome to Peak Performance Lounge. I am Choni and I am here with Jarrett. How you doing?
I'm good.
We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna get really deep into, your health and getting very focused. We got a great story about little Kiki that Jarrett is gonna tell us, and also too to talk about why East Downtown is called Edo now. Right? Was that Edo?
It's Edo.
I can't believe you said Edo.
It's Edo.
Yeah. But also too, I didn't know that he because he was talking about the testosterone where like it helped everything,
It helps everything.
even his brain, even
The brain, everything. I mean, that's one of the biggest things people don't think about is the brain fog. Brain fog, lack of focus, lack of decision making. It's insane how much. I mean, testosterone is the male hormone. It's
that's
the thing.
only one we got.
I mean, we have estrogen too.
We
right?
got-
So women have so
Yeah, we do got
testosterone, estrogen.
I mean, I know. Yeah,
Women have estrogen, testosterone, right?
Yeah.
So, but it controls libido. I say controls. It plays a role in libido. It plays a role in brain fog, muscle building, fat loss, indecision making, clarity of mind, just a host of things, right? I did a podcast with a urologist the other day, and he said, he just went down that road of you're actually at, people talk about the risk of getting on testosterone. You're actually at more risk of having low testosterone
then
because cardiovascular health goes down, your muscle density, your bone density, muscle mass drops, which is far more detrimental to your health than maybe your estrogen levels rising a little bit, which are mitigated. Your blood thickening a little bit, which can be mitigated. And even there's some testosterone medicines now oral medicines that don't even have that blood thickening quality like the injections do. So it helps so many different things that it's amazing.
so injection form. So do you think that can testosterone be made in a pill form?
Yes, they have it in pill form.
Oh, they do got it in
So
pill
it's
form.
called Kaisertrex, and so they've had it in pill forms before, but this new version has the major side effects with injectable testosterone is your red blood cells start to thicken. You have to donate blood to kind of help flush it out. You may get acne, but you usually can just back down your testosterone levels. The estrogen, like your body likes homeostasis, right? So your body likes where it's at right now.
Excuse me, homeostasis.
It likes to. Your body has come to a spot where all of us, where I'm happy where I'm at. Now you may not be at your optimal levels, but your body says I'm happy where I'm at. So if I give you testosterone,
Yeah.
your body starts to say, okay, well, what am I going to do with this? I need to maybe produce more estrogen to balance because we were in a balance before, and then we can give you something to say, no, we don't want the estrogen to go up. We just want the testosterone to go up. So there's some what do I call them? Factors that go into the side effects that go into the injectables. The orals have less of those side effects because it's almost like you take 2 pills. You can take up to 2 pills twice a day. So it's like you're kind of microdosing the testosterone to kind of keep your.
Microdose. Why you say it like it's like mushrooms or something?
Yeah.
Does Gameday Men's Health have mushrooms?
We do not have mushrooms,
But
yeah.
healthy ones. I'm talking about like the healthy ones.
No, we don't have mushrooms.
Okay. Okay. So do y'all sell or not sell? But is that part of the program? Do you guys have it in pill form as well?
Yeah. So you can do. We have it in we really have it in 4 primary forms. The injectables, pellets. So you put that in the fold of the flank of the back. It's almost like tiny aspirin, and they just dissolve over time.
Oh, they'll just dissolve in your skin. You don't
Under
take
your
it.
skin. You don't take it.
Oh,
And so that lasts 3 or 4 months. People that don't like injectables, and then the oral, and there's creams, but we don't really recommend the creams because what if you have kids and your kids maybe cut your arm or something? We don't really mess with that.
They would get 6-pack abs and
Exactly.
muscles and be able to dunk on
and
you
take you out.
and take you out.
And
You
take you
can't
out.
have your kids
No.
take you out with
No.
like testosterone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, wait a minute, why you get so strong?
What are we doing here?
Yeah. You got to move out. You got to pay some rent.
Pay some rent.
Pay some rent. So as far as like, cause you're a franchisee owner as well.
Yeah.
What's that like? Yeah. Sorry. I was like, I would just say, yeah. It doesn't even matter. Yeah. What is it like for you being a franchisee? Because I talked to Jeff, and he was a little bit more of like, he really wanted to like do this because he saw somebody and somebody introduced him to him, and he had to go to the doctor and everything. A lot of people aren't really getting active with the testosterone or with the clinic and being owners and being a part of it until they have to go to the doctor, and then they're like, oh, well, wait a minute, let me get in like that. Is that the same for you, or did you have to be like, nah, I saw this first, I'm a futurist?
No, it was a kind of a combination of things happening at the same time, right? So first, if you rewind time, you go back 7-8 years ago, I had low energy, low libido, and my wife at the time we together went to a urologist, and something isn't right? Something, and you get mood swings. As mood swings is a part of it. There's a lot of things that go into it that we don't associate. Like we had that conversation, we don't associate it with it. So if you're having mood swings, you don't associate your testosterone's off. I'm cranky. I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
If you have low energy, I'm getting old, right? I can't do the things I used to. Go to the doctor, and
everybody always says this, by the way. Like this is the same. Like everybody, it's like I'm getting old.
It's the same thing.
What's that insecurity though? Why do we?
Because I think it's two things, right? It's two. One, it's knowledge, because nobody told us as men when we were 14 your hormones are going to change. Women tell girls that all the time.
All the time.
You may not have a long discussion about it, but at some point, menopause or whatever, something's going to happen. So something's going to happen. Women know something's going to happen. We don't talk about it. So there's one, it's lack of information. Two, it's macho, right? That's our maleness, right? I have energy, my libido's good. I'm going to be fine. So if something's wrong, it's just either I'm eating the wrong thing, I need exercise, I can handle it.
Yeah.
So my ex and I went to the doctor. Hey, what's going on with me? Got my levels tested. I think it was like 400 or something like that, and which falls into the normal range, right? The medical journal of whatever says that's a normal range. But you still feel bad. And at that point, no one said, hey, why don't you try testosterone therapy? The doctor was just like, you're fine. It fluctuates throughout the day. You'll be fine. I wasn't fine. And it lasted many years, me not being fine. Ended up, not married anymore, but I had a job change, right? I was with the local utility here for a long time. And when that ended, I was like, what else I want to do? Started looking into franchising, and actually this came up to me, and I rejected it.
Oh, so you said no.
It was presented to me. I was like, nah, I don't want to do this. It was presented to me.
There's power in no.
It was power in no. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Okay.
I don't really know why I said I don't want to do this. I think it was because I didn't want to be pushed. I didn't want somebody to tell me to push this on somebody, right? So I said no. Then it kept being represented in a different way. I'd get an email. I'd get social media. I was like, I feel like, it was kind of a higher power saying, really look at this, right? So then I said, let me start telling people about it. If I can't make the decision myself, let me start telling my friends. I started telling Joe and Mike and Jason and Ricky and
all in the group chat.
Susan. No, just random one-on-one conversations.
You were just having conversations with people.
I'd say, hey, Choni, I'm thinking about getting in this new business, because everybody knew, my friends knew what was going on with me.
So
what are you gonna do now? I'm thinking about getting this new business, testosterone replacement therapy.
All right, so let's go ahead and have that out. Go ahead. You tell me, I'm your homie.
Choni, this is what I'm thinking about doing, man. I've done the corporate thing for a long time. there's a business I'm looking into. It's called Gameday Men's Health.
Yeah.
And it's testosterone replacement therapy.
What is that?
What is that? Well, we help men. They help them raise their testosterone levels. They do free testing, free consultation, ED medicines and modalities.
ED?
ED, man, all of that.
ED, what's going on? Hey, man, what, you got a problem with ED?
But see, here's the thing.
What?
Everybody I talked to was like, you should do it.
Oh, they didn't ask, really?
They were just like, you should do it. More than that, half the guys were like, well, I'm already on testosterone. I'm like, bruh.
You ain't tell me.
You ain't tell me.
You felt left out?
I felt left out. But then it also brought home Gameday's point of we don't talk about it. I mean, these are guys I've known for 15, 20 years, and they're doing something with their bodies that they haven't told me they've been doing for the last 5, 6 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so people don't talk about it. And then it started, that's when it really hit home for me. Forget the business. You need to look into this. Because the more I read about the business and the symptoms, and I'm like, sounds familiar, right?
All these things that you started
started really to hone in. And I got more excited about trying the services almost more than doing the business. And so they all kind of came together. I became a customer of another clinic long before my clinic opened. And the idea of someone brought this up earlier today when I was saying this. They say, you've seen the movie Limitless, right?
Yeah.
When my man take that pill and everything,
it clears, everything is open.
That's how, when it really kicks in, and all the brain, the clearness of thought, the energy level, the ability to, I remember when it really started working well in my body. It was one day I went to the gym at like 6 in the morning. I started the business, and I started trying to do the onboarding for the business. And you have all these little things you have to do. Doing all that all day. I'm trying to meet with other owners to try and get information. I'm going all day long. And I met some friends, and we went and watched a basketball game. It was like in the summertime. It's 11 o'clock at night. I got home, and I was wide awake. I was like, this is crazy.
But that was from just a full day of being.
But the energy level was there, right? You start to fade when people start fading, and they're like, oh, I'm just getting old. I don't have that energy. You start fading at 7 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah.
Nah, not anymore. I was ready to go. So.
Okay, so do you feel that you are in better shape, and like your fitness is better than what it was when you were younger? Do you feel like you're in, like when was your peak performance, and are you in your peak performance now, performance level? And like, do you have a sports background? Because we didn't talk about this.
Yeah. So I played sports in high school.
Okay. College?
Not college.
Okay.
Just flag football, just recreational sports.
But anything athletic after college? Like, have you ran a marathon? Like we had Red Zone Fitness. Red, he was on here, and he said he ran a marathon. He ran like a 10-mile marathon. I'm just like, wow. Yeah, like wow.
Yeah.
So are you into that type of peak performance level? And if not, then when was that time for you? And are you in that right now?
I think that's a very interesting question. I think I'm in it now.
Oh, you are in it.
Only because I have maybe it's a part of it. I have the motivation to do all these things, right? One thing I did pick up from my ex-wife was mountain biking and hiking, doing that, traveling. I don't really have a desire to run a marathon or do things like that.
Either.
But I enjoy my workouts. I enjoy my bike rides. I enjoy the aspect of doing physical activity, right? And getting outdoors and just, going for a walk. And so can I move and do all the things that I did when I was probably 19? No. I mean, the joints aren't going to let you do all that. But I think my energy level is better than I was probably at 35. I definitely can. I definitely can go for a bike ride for 2 hours, and go work out, and be perfectly fine to go. Hey, let's go have some drinks and go stay out till 11, 12 o'clock and just.
So how's the sleep though when it's time to go to sleep? Are you still? Are you? Is it hard for you to go to sleep?
No, it's
Because since you are, and this is flowing through your body, does it mess up your sleep pattern?
It actually helps your sleep.
Oh,
So one of the indicators of low testosterone is also poor sleep, right? So I had a customer come in, and he was sitting down kind of like this in the chair, and he had his hat down, and he was, we'll get to the customers at a certain point, but he was just, you could tell he looked sad, and he just looked kind of tired. And he's like, I'm a salesman, I travel a lot, and I need my energy, because, you travel, it can wear on you. So we talked, he went back, started, got his first injection, came back about 2 weeks later, walked in, hat was backward, and she was like, what's up, man? I said, I just looked at him, I said, it kicked in, huh? He's like, yeah, man. He said, man, but I can't go to sleep. I said, here's what I want you to do. Go to the gym. I said, you said you didn't have the energy. I'm giving you the energy. You need to go do something with it. He's like, yeah, I said, go work out. Go run. You mentioned you like to run. Go run. You have all the energy in the world now.
Yeah.
And then when I saw him again, he was like, yep, that's what I need to do. He was like, I sleep much better. I need to burn some of it off. I said, you have it now, go do it. Okay. So that's the part. You can't, it's your body works in a funny way. I always tell people, I don't have they say I don't have the energy to go work out. I was like, well, your body's kind of reacting to what telling you it's going to do, right? If you go work out every day and you do all this stuff, your body's going to rev up and it's like, okay, we need to eat. I'm on burn. We gotta fuel yourself. Go burn it. I'm going to tell you you're hungry again at 12. I'm going to tell you you're hungry again at 4 because I know you're going to burn it. If you're just going to sit on the sofa all day, that's when you get lethargic. That's when your metabolism slows down. That's when your body's like, well, I don't need to give you a bunch of energy because you're not going to do anything with it. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah. So being in your peak performance now, like, what do you do? What do you do with that? Like, how far can you go? Like,
I think you can.
And like how far can you go?
Yeah, I think you can push yourself. You can push yourself pretty far. So, the combination of the testosterone and then one of the peptides I take. You asked about just physical capabilities, or another way that I saw it working for me was, I've worked out my whole life, so most people that work out, they have routines that they do, right? And you don't have to think about it. I'm going to go in the gym and I'm going to do this. I'm doing shoulders today.
Yeah,
you know the 4 or 5 exercises you're going to do. And I did whatever it was that day, and I was done, and I was like, I don't feel like I did anything.
You want to do some more?
I said, okay, let me go do some more. 30 minutes later, I was like, I still don't feel like I did anything. I was like, all right, I'm not going to stay here all day, but I know that next time I come, I either need to lift heavier weights or work out a little faster, try to put some more speed into it, something. Yeah. And that has continued to crank up, right? So now if I could have tried to do the workout I'm doing now a year ago, there's no way.
You wouldn't have been able to.
I'll be able to do it.
Okay, and so now, through your energy, you're in your peak performance, you getting a little interest in like commercial acting or dabbling acting. What's this? So what's this about? So through this, you're able to live this type of lifestyle, and then now you're feeling healthier, and you're you're moving in like this different sense. So
Moving in a different way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel. That's an interesting point. I did not think of that question or this situation in this way. Yes,
because now you're working out more, you have this energy, you're able to connect, you're focused, even your
Yeah.
brain is like focused. So is that, something that you could see yourself being a peak performer in? Like how does that feel, and how does that feel for you?
I definitely think it gives, because all of it goes together. That's a good point. The clarity of mind, the ability to focus on several tasks, because running the business, you are everything, right? Somebody asked me, well, who does your bookkeeping? Yes. Who does your marketing? Yes. Who do I pay somebody to do it, but you have to have your hands in everything, right? So you're multi-focused all the time. And then this little thing popped up to me with this talent agency thing.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
We'll just say talent agency
Yeah.
thing, and I think my past self would have said, no, I don't have time for that. No, that's just not. I don't. But there's a renewed why not? Mm-hmm. There's a renewed. This is going to be good for you. Mm-hmm. This is a challenge you would have never given yourself, and all the challenges that have been put in front of you over the last probably 2 years. When you face them head on, you take a step up. Mm-hmm. You face them head on, you take a step up. So here's another one you know nothing about. Let's go see what happens.
Yeah.
So it's exciting. It's different. Once you embrace it, you're like, let's bring it on. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and so let's see what happens is we were supposed to shoot this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And you had your first Hollywood moment. So this is your introduction into, like, you got bumped by a bigger, we can't say celebrity. We had Lil Kiki in the house.
I need more followers.
You need more followers? You think that's what it is?
That's what it was. But no, that was a Hollywood moment. We're 2 hours late, huh? 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah. But how does that feel to be like, I'm coming in here to talk about this, to talk about being on Peak Performance Lounge, and then you get bumped by the legendary.
By legendary.
Yeah, Lil Kiki.
It was interesting. I trust me. I was bumped by I was properly bumped, right?
Right.
I'm joking there, but it was interesting. It was very cool to see. I had a friend of mine tell me, who's done something similar to what I'm talking about, doing this whole talent thing. He's done commercials, and he said there are moments where you're like, you do get bumped. Mm-hmm. You're there till 2 o'clock in the morning for what was supposed to be a 30-minute, deal. But he said it's a very interesting world.
Yeah.
So.
What is, like, was it? I mean, did you be like, wait a minute, man? Hey, I get it, but I'm doing this thing. I'm on a different level. Or, like, I would like to, are you, like, did you want to get bumped? That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. No, I I took the opportunity. I mean, I'm touching my mic. I didn't watch everything, but I tried to learn, right? Just watch and see how does this work. Mm-hmm. I've never sat in a production kind of setting before. Mm-hmm. So again, this goes to what I mentioned earlier. I keep getting put in situations that
keep pushing.
This situation is not knowingly maybe preparing me for the next situation, right? Mm-hmm. What made that casting call seem so easy to me was all of these social media videos I've been doing and all of the continuous conversation I have with people every day about game day, right? And although I've done presentations and done that in my past, one-on-one with somebody that you're talking about intimate details about their life and trying to really get them to feel comfortable with where they're at, and this is a perfect place for you. You know, you have growth in that, in those conversations. And so we did that little casting call. I was like, I mean, read this paper, I could do that. The camera, I do the camera every day, right?
So this was like,
it was not, because I had other people there. There's probably about 15 people there, and they were like, wow, you really did that. They were stumbling, and I'm like, y'all done this before? I ain't never done this before. This doesn't seem that hard, but
Okay, so what's like some peak performance advice that you would give, of like some words of wisdom of like how to get into this like peak performance state of mind that you are in, to be clearly focused and driven, and be like, it's coming to me, and I'm saying it because to me it sounds like you're saying yes.
Right.
You're saying yes to, like, you said no, and and somehow it finds you. It keeps finding you.
It keeps finding you. It will find you. It will find you no matter what. I think that is, if there's something I wish I'd have learned as a younger person, I wasn't ready to learn it. I wasn't really ready to learn it probably until 2 years ago. But the only way of growth is through the thing you probably don't want to do. I ain't think about working out. You want to grow a muscle, it ain't gonna grow itself. You got to go lift the weight and continue to lift the weight and be consistent with lifting the weight. And so that consistency of me saying yes, because I keep getting presented with stuff, and I'm like, Lord, we doing another one? Like, I just crossed that. I just did that one yesterday. Okay, all right, let's do it. So, but that's the only way to get there. And you may not know where you're going. You don't really know, right? I don't know that by doing these podcasts or doing these videos that it's helping me prepare for something, right? So I think that's one thing, is just go through the difficult part is what's gonna make you grow.
It's gonna make you grow. Okay, so where is your clinic at? Like where can I find you in? Are you there? Can I come? Can I come in there and just walk in and be like, yo, Jarrett, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to get focused. I'm ready to be a commercial movie star like you. Is that gonna happen when I walk in there?
Yes, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I am there. We are at 2301 Commerce Street in Edo, East Downtown.
Wait a minute. What'd you say?
Edo.
Why did you just gentrify downtown with Edo?
That's what we call it.
Y'all call it Edo?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been gone too long.
You've been gone too long.
I've been gone. Edo.
Edo.
When did this happen?
It happened when it became cool.
Were you already doing Game Day Men's Health?
No, man. Look,
this
when that gentrification started, those people went there and said,
Edo.
East Downtown ain't gonna work.
East Downtown ain't gonna work.
East Downtown ain't gonna work.
And
they said I think it's Fourth Ward. Fourth Ward ain't gonna work.
Yeah, well, Fourth Ward never really worked. Okay, so
never.
Edo it is. All right.
Edo it is.
Continue, yeah.
Edo it is.
So that's where you are. That's where your store is.
2301 Commerce Street, just north of the soccer stadium, just east of Dyken Park baseball stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, we're right over there. Old. It's like 100-year-old kind of historical building. It's a brick building, really cool building. But excuse me. But yeah, we're there. I'm there every day.
Okay.
We have a staff of 4, 2 medical assistants, 2 nurse practitioners.
Yeah.
And come there, check us out. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah. Where else can we find you?
Where else can you find me?
What are your socials?
Our socials, our socials are.
And your socials too, because hey, some people may be looking at people watch this. They may see
So the
General
Game Day socials are. Facebook is Gameday HTX Downtown. Instagram is Gameday_HTX_downtown. And then my personal Facebook is Jarrett Simon. And then my Instagram, at some point I want to change this name. Did it when you were younger. JBoogie319.
I thought your Instagram name was "Did It When You Were Younger."
Did it?
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, we can change that one.
You're gonna have to change that one.
No,
Yeah.
JBoogie319. So
What's wrong with JBoogie319?
I don't know.
It's not professional when you be like, yeah, let me find you JBoogie319.
JBoogie.
No,
It feels weird.
you gotta
say it.
you gotta get in that peak performance
There you
mindset
go, and just own it.
and just own it.
Just own it.
You know,
I feel that.
It could be a new, we get a shirt with that, like a different type of, merch.
I'm with you.
Because look at you. You did it.
I'm doing something.
Yeah. Well, this is a great conversation.
Hey, I appreciate it, Choni.
Appreciate